ability. Now, you don't have that ability. I will. I'm gonna have invisibility. See how they did a lot of switcheroo there, but the truth is in the Fantastic Four and in the Incredibles, you just got to be able to, you just got to use the ruach, Nayana, to break it down. Now, her character, right? The name of her character was Sue Storm. That was her name. Yet they didn't give her the ability to create storms, though. But they named her Sue Storm. See what they did there? Yet they do give the truth though that she'll be able to make force fields. That is also an attribute, Nayana. You'll also be able to have. The Father revealed that to me. Also, Nayana, I'm saying on the on the Incredibles, you see the same similar trend. That there's a family, and I'm saying and they all have powers, and the woman, right? The woman, who pretty much is second in command. She has, the power of the elasticity. Bring up the elasticity as well, really quickly, Nayana, because yeah, last night when I was making the video, I was saying I wasn't sure what the abilities of this, the sixth and the seventh acquisitions to our team will be. But today, the Father, sat me down. Shoot, he sat me down last night and he knocked it into my noggin that yeah, the sixth and the seventh acquisitions to our team, Nayana. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have super speed, and one of them will also be elastic. One will have super speed, the other will be elastic, right? The Flash, right? The Flash, Nayana, the concept of a son of man or a person, just being able to move that fast. It's real. It's legit. The Father is going to give someone the ability to move that fast, like the Flash. Or also, if you go to the X-Men, right, Quicksilver, right? This is legit. This is what he's doing. Now, on the Fantastic Four, they didn't have anybody on the team who had super speed. It was just the four. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at the Incredibles, they give it away that, yes, somebody on our team will have super speed. You know what I'm saying? The kid had super speed. Yeah. You look at the Teen Titans, if you look on the, you know what I'm saying? If you look at the Teen Titans, they had the character Flash. You know what I'm saying? That Flash. X-Men had Quicksilver. The Incredibles. The kid, had super speed. I mean, they're giving these nuggets away. I mean, and obviously on the Fantastic Four, obviously Mr. Fantastic, he was like the head of the team. If they were telling the truth, he should have been what, like animal-like. Same thing with Teen Titans. Same thing with Teen Titans. If they were telling the truth, well, Robin was like the head of the team, but if they were telling the truth on Teen Titans, Beast Boy should have been the captain. He should have been the leader of the team, Beast Boy. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, the truth is all over the place. But again, Nayana, you just have to allow the Ruach to, break everything down. It's funny too, also Nayana, because back when I was in Hawthorne, right, before I got thrown in jail, when I was there, when I was in Hawthorne, okay, I was, the Father was, really, he just had me with him for like a, he just had me with him for a good season. He was revealing so much stuff to me pertaining to the Revelation 13 prophecies. Everything, everything in the Revelation, a lot of things in Revelation he was revealing to me, what it was going to be, things pertaining to the beast, the false prophet, and the dragon. And then also, he had put upon my spirit that, and he had revealed to me, like, yeah, there's going to be a coalition of some sort, a team composed of, people, right, that come together, who will have powers, and they will be the ones who will come together and assemble to wound the beast. He revealed that to me back months ago in Hawthorne. Now, eventually, some point down the line, I had gaslit myself. You know what I'm saying? And I gaslit myself, and I came to the conclusion that, well, the beast gets its wound from Apollyon, right? And the four horsemen, right? That come out, saying from the underworld, not from the underworld, from like, from under Euphrates, right? Saying that, and like, I think that was Revelation 16 or 15. Loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, right? That's why I thought that's who wounds the beast, but no, it's going to be us. Yeah, a team composed of people, because like he gets a deadly wound, but he gets the deadly wound from people who are not under his reign, under his dominion. You know what I'm saying? Go back to Ahab. Ahab received a deadly wound from a nation that was not under his control, under his dominion. And obviously, when we read that in Kings, right? That was Kings, right? Yeah, it was Kings. Yeah, that was all right. In Kings 2021 or 2, when Ahab, dies there on the battlefield. Oh, if you understand the story on a deeper level, well, Ahab was the beast. You know what I'm saying? He got his deadly wound there. So you can, but nonetheless, though, yeah, he gets his deadly wound from the six of us. So the minute he comes out that bottomless pit, yeah, that first go around, he's gonna get his head took off. Pretty much virtually. And yeah, we're gonna prevail against him. But like I said before, in that second go around with him, well, it will be given him to prevail due to circumstances. I know what the circumstance will be pertaining to me, but the rest of us, who knows? I think we get a good idea from Infinity War that yeah, we'll probably be scattered in that second go around. We won't all be assembled when we do fight him. But nonetheless, though, Nayana, yeah, that's what this is. This is insane. Well, not insane, not to me, not really, but it's wild nonetheless. Yeah, the Father, this is what he is about to do. Yeah, this is incredible. But yeah, I just want to go in depth on some of the revelations he gave me about, not just myself, but all of us. I'm saying the full scale, of our capabilities. This is going to be far out. Yeah, Nayana, I can't wait to see you. Yeah, I really can't wait to see you. You know, Father has revealed so much to me, especially yesterday, that I'm going to go in depth on in the next video. Nonetheless, though, baby, you and the boys be strong. Stay resilient, my queen, my beautiful olive tree. Okay? Continue to stay resilient. Be strong. Do not be discouraged and never give up. I know we're not all together yet, but as leader of this team, the first rule that I'm going to institute, hell, that I'm instituting right now, is never give up. That's the first rule. Never give up. Never give up. Hmm. I know things are hard right now, Nayana. I know things are hard, baby. I know you got your penitence done months ago. Months ago, I know you got it done. And I know for these last 4, 5, almost 6 months or so, the enemy has been probably vexing you sore about the two of us not being together yet. I know. I know. But like I said, your joy, Nayana, is coming right around the corner. Shoot, my joy, for that matter as well, it's right around the corner. It's just about 27 days away. So just hold on. Just hold on. And until then, I'll be sitting in this park, waiting, waiting for you. Not just waiting for you, but praying for you as well. You and the boys. I love all four of y'all. I love all six of y'all. Right? I love you. I love Zari. I love Danielle. I love Silo, baby girl, though she's not here yet. And the other two acquisitions to the team, I love them very much so as well. In due season, in due time, we're all going to come together. And we're going to be one big happy family, right? Yeah. Yeah. But nonetheless, though, it's a beautiful future, Nayana. Like I was talking with David. I was talking with David and Michael earlier. I was telling them, like, hey, this is a beautiful future that the Father has laid up for me and you. Nonetheless, though, it's a beautiful future, but it's a hard one nonetheless. It's hard. So it's going to be a lot of joy that's coming, Nayana. A lot of joy that's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of joy that's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of good times. Yet there's also going to be a lot of hard times, too. We're going to be doing a lot of battling. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to persevere and battle through a lot of, adversity and pain together. But thank God we'll be together, right? Yeah. But you know what? This is what the Father has, brought me and you through the school of hard knocks for, right? To get us prepared and ready for this future that is ahead of us. It's a hard future, but the Father has brought us through the school of hard knocks to get us ready and prepared to take on this future. It's a very difficult future, but a beautiful future nonetheless. You know, while I was, walking today, it was raining, and I was just thinking to myself, Nayana, how sweet, how awesome, how neat would that be to be able to take a nice, beautiful walk in the rain with my beautiful olive tree? Now that would be something. That would be. That is a day I'm living for, and that is a day I'm fighting for. I love you, Nayana, and very soon I'm going to see you. Until then, be strong.